Hey everyone, Ben here. The Amazon of South Korea is just about to go public via an IPO, and this could be one of the biggest IPOs of the year. And it's not often I say that. This is a seriously good company and one that beats Amazon in South Korea and beats Amazon in many other parts of its user experience. So we're going to dive into Coupang, which is the Amazon of South Korea. We're going to dive into how this company is better than Amazon in South Korea, exactly what this company does, who the backers of this company are, the fast growth of this company, and whether you should buy this company when it goes public. But before we dive right in, if you're new around here, why not consider joining the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. If you do find any value in this video at all, even just a little bit of value, feel free to give this video a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the YouTube AI. And if you do want to know exactly which stocks I'm buying, which stocks I'm selling, and access my entire portfolio and join a thriving community of some of the finest people on the internet, then feel free to check out that first link in the description below for the VIP membership group. And with that being said, let's dive in. So what's this company? Well, the company's called Coupang, and it's basically the Amazon of South Korea. But this company is so much better than Amazon in so many different ways, but in South Korea only. Some notable investors into Coupang include SoftBank's Vision Fund, Sequoia Capital, and even Bill Ackman invested into Coupang during its early days. Coupang, a SoftBank-backed startup, is crushing Amazon to become South Korea's biggest online retailer. So this is a major e-commerce player in South Korea. In just 10 years, Coupang has quickly risen to become South Korea's top online retailer. Coupang currently delivers 3.3 million items each day, up from an average of 2.2 million units per day at the end of 2019. So Coupang garnered the number 2 spot on CNBC's 2020 Disruptor 50 list, which also included companies such as Lemonade, the insurance company. So what's so special about South Korea? Well, South Korea is a country with some major tailwinds behind it, especially for e-commerce. So South Korea is a sought after market for e-commerce companies with one of the highest rates of internet penetration and smartphone adoption in the world. The company also is helped by its super fast networking speeds. But that's not all. The people in South Korea also tend to work longer hours than most people in the West, thus finding time to go shopping can be extremely difficult. And this is where Coupang comes in. So with Coupang, you can get amazing next day delivery, but much better than Amazon Prime. So they have a system called Rocket, where basically you can order something in the evening and it's with you by the morning. They also deliver fresh lobster. Every 1 in 2 diapers sold in South Korea is sold by this company. Over 50% of the South Korean population have downloaded Coupang's app. So that's a major market penetration. This is the #1 and dominant market leader in South Korea. And they've even got a grocery delivery service. You can order fresh lobster. You can order everything with this platform. If you run out of printer ink on your printer, you can order it and instantly it'll be delivered to your door. So 99% of Coupang's orders are delivered within 24 hours. A great example they give is, say it's someone's birthday and you need a birthday cake by the morning, then you can simply order it on there and the birthday cake will be with you fresh with a personal note by the morning.
Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa.
The company also has a food delivery service called Coupang Eats, and this is the largest food delivery service in South Korea. Think of this as like Uber Eats, but just better. So this company is practically everywhere in South Korea, and it's even the 3rd largest employer of citizens of South Korea. So what about the South Korean e-commerce market? Is it growing as fast as many other parts of the world? Well, according to this study here by Global Data, it registered that South Korea's e-commerce market was a massive $90 billion in 2020 and registered an annual growth of 22.3%. Now that is incredibly fast, guys. Now this is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 12% up until 2024. But that's not all. Coupang has an incredible end-to-end logistics system. They have warehouses all over the country, and over 70% of the South Korean population lives within just 7 miles of a Coupang delivery center. It's quite funny really, but in some ways Coupang's efficiency and logistics makes Amazon just look so slow. But in all fairness to Amazon, South Korea is 1% the size of the US, so it's quite easy to create a fast and efficient delivery service in South Korea, and this company has took full advantage of this. Basically, they have personal messages and notes for each person they're delivering packages to. So they know what that person is like. They know if they have a baby, they don't want to ring the doorbell and wake the baby up if it's the baby sleeping. I know what you're thinking. What about those juicy financials? Does this company have the numbers to back up all these amazing features about this company? Well, Coupang had revenues in 2020 of $12 billion, up 91% from the previous year. So that's incredibly fast. Generally, I say a growth stock is one which has grown their revenues at least 15 to 20% per year. This company is growing at 91%. And yes, this was accelerated by the whole global issue, but even prior to that, the company's revenues grew at 55% from the previous year and then 69% growth in 2018. Now, there is one major negative with this business, and I will get into some more risks a little bit later in this video, but the first is this company is still operating at a loss. So this company is still burning through a lot of cash. It's not as profitable as a company like Amazon. So the company has still generated substantial losses, though they are narrowing. So in 2020, the company lost $567 million, down from $770 million prior. I personally wouldn't really compare it to Amazon in terms of Amazon's a giant company, international company. This company is only based in South Korea, so it's not got an international presence anywhere, but they do have a dominant market share in South Korea. Now, the company is talking about expanding internationally, but personally, I think it's too late to expand internationally unless it picks specific emerging markets, just because the international market now is extremely competitive. Amazon expanded internationally back in the 90s. It went into the UK, it went into Germany, it went into all of Europe. One risk I can see, which is more of a political macroeconomic risk, is their neighbor to the north, Mr. Kim. So Mr. Rocketman, I know they've got rocket delivery, but they've also got Mr. Rocketman up to the north. So that could be a potential risk for the company. I don't consider it a major risk, but still, if Mr. Rocketman decides to become more political and aggressive at one point, then that will definitely affect the share price of Coupang. But on a more micro level, looking at the exact business, Amazon is also trying to take market share in South Korea. So in November 2020, Amazon purchased what could become a 30% stake in Korean e-commerce operator 11 Street, which is a majority owned by SK Telecom. So what about the CEO? Well, I do like the CEO. I watched a couple of interviews of him and he does seem exceptional. So he's a Harvard dropout, which does seem like a medal of honor these days. I believe Bill Gates was a Harvard dropout and Mark Zuckerberg was a Harvard dropout. So if you're a Harvard dropout, it does definitely seem like a pathway to success. But on more of a serious note, he's very motivated with a great vision for the company. So when is this company going public? Well, it's set to go public within the next couple of weeks. They filed with the SEC, the Securities and Exchanges Commission, an S1 filing. So this company will trade under the ticker symbol CPNG once the company goes public. So the question has to be asked, why is the company going public now? Because there's a lot of great private investors in that company. They have the funds there to fund that company. So why is the company going public? Well, that could be because some of those companies which invested into the early stage of Coupang want to cash out some profits. So that's something we need to be aware of. So when is the lockup period for the existing shareholders in this company? I dived into the SEC filing. I found out something quite interesting. So it's not that clear. I must admit it's written in legal speak, but it seems like this could be a potential lockup period here. So it says shares eligible for the future sale lockup agreements. March the 15th of the calendar year following the completion of this offering. So potentially March the 15th, we could see a lot of selling pressure in Coupang stock, and that could actually equal a great buying opportunity if you don't manage to get in during the IPO. So my suggestion would be to write March the 15th down, keep a note of that date, because that could be a great time to get in on this stock. Basically, you should have birthdays, Christmas, your partner's birthday, anniversary, whatever it may be, and March the 15th to potentially get in on Coupang stock, because I think this could be a real winner. This is a company which could easily 5x over the next few years. So if you guys found some value in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the YouTube AI. If you're new around here and you still haven't subscribed, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. If you do want to know exactly which stocks I'm buying, which stocks I'm selling, and access my entire investment portfolio, you can also join a thriving community of some of the finest people on the internet. Then be sure to check out that first link in the description below for the VIP membership group. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an incredible day, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.